Hey, West Hartford. What's going on? Chris Prentice here. As you can see behind me, this is Emergency Preparedness Day. We're here at the Town Hall, 50 South Main Street, as always. Energetic. West Hartford never disappoints. Today is Saturday, September 6th, and everywhere I turn, I see awesome, awesome stuff. Everybody's out, families are out. I see a lot of familiar faces. A lot of our town protectors are here, our Public Works, our police department, our fire department, EMS is here. Everybody's out. This is awesome. We got a little bit of touch a truck going on. Again, it's Emergency Preparedness Day, and families are coming out and learning about all the good stuff that WEHA has here to keep us ready. Ever ready in WEHA we are. Lots of machines I can't even name are here. I know that one. That one's the Bearcat. I've seen that one before. It's pretty cool. Bring your kids down. You can hop inside, take a look inside. What's up, dog? How's it going? Cute dogs out here with families. Let me see if I poke my head in here. I see little guys in here having a good time learning about the Bearcat and seeing what's good in here. This is really cool. This is really cool. What else? Animal control is here. I don't know that I've met animal control yet. Oh, West Hartford Police Animal Control. Let's take a look around. Let's dive in. Let's dive in and see what's happening. A lot of happy families out here. It's a busy morning here. Once again, we're in the Town Hall parking lot. It's 50 South Main Street, so if you want to come on down and be a part of the festivities, you can do so. WEHA Police is here. Hello, how's it going, guys? What's up? We're being bear aware. We're being smart. Citizens Academy. Just want to know, we're letting people know that they should come out here and see what's good with Emergency Preparedness Day. Is there anything in specific that WEHA PD needs to get out to the public today?
We're advertising our Citizens Academy. Every year we do it. It's 8 weeks every Wednesday. We talk about different divisions and things that go on in the PD. So if you're interested, we have flyers and we have applications.
Fantastic. People can sign up to be a part of Citizens Academy?
Yep, it's free. You just have to be 18 or older.
Awesome. What's the benefit? Why would I sign up for Citizens Academy?
So if you're curious what your local agency does, we have our traffic division comes in, our animal control. We talk about our patrol officers. So if you're ever curious of what the police department does and why we have 130 people, officers, you'll learn here.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. People can get involved directly and be a part of the situation here. They can be a part of the emergency response team that West Hartford has looking over us, keeping us all safe. Thank you very much. We really appreciate what you guys do. It's really good to see you as well. Hey, WEHA. We got some awesome stuff for you right here. Citizens Academy. I never heard of it. That's really cool. You can come educate yourself. You can be a part of the team. You can be a part of the team. If you want to be a part of the team, I know there's another team over here that I see that you could join up with. CERT. Community Emergency Response Team, and I've met them before. It's a full volunteer force, CERT, and what they do is they are a volunteer force of citizens here in West Hartford. It looks like they've got new CERT classes starting October 11th. Pardon us, we just want to get the word out about CERT and get people involved here. I see a QR code open to West Hartford residents ages 18 and up. If you want to point your phone at that QR code there, you might take a look and maybe get involved and become a part of CERT. But they've got a lot of cool stuff here. Be aware, be prepared, take action. They've got coloring books for the little ones. They've got knickknacks and paddywhacks for everybody out here.
You've got the rock game. Can you identify? Let's see. He's on the air now. Let's see how you
I'm on the air now. We got the rock game. Okay, so these are what I imagine are symbols to let you know what's going on in your environment, yeah?
Sure. Something that might cause CERT to be activated.
Okay, this is the one that I do know.
Okay.
This is like biohazard, like radiation type of stuff. Yeah, bam, there it is, there it is. Let's see if I can get another one. I'm going to say hurricane.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Okay. Flood? Hey! Oh, 3 for 3, baby. Forest fire? Wildfire? Yeah, okay, all right.
Good one.
Thunderstorm?
Just generic storm.
Just storm. Okay. All right. Okay.
Because thunder wouldn't have the lightning.
That's true. You're right. You're right about that. See, I'm not an expert here. I'm doing okay.
So you're 5. Got 4.
5 for 5. Let's say heat advisory.
Heat wave. Good enough.
Heat wave. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna give that to you.
Tornado.
All right.
Hey. Snowstorm. We're very familiar.
What's a really strong snowstorm? I'm going to give
A
it
blizzard.
to you, but-
A blizzard. We're familiar with snow here in Weha.
and let
There's
us-
the last one. I've been saving this one for last because we already got forest
Don't
fire.
judge my artistic skills.
Oh,
but
no,
it's
no.
generic. It might not be in the forest.
It might not be in the forest. It might just be
somewhere
just an emergency fire situation.
else. There you go.
Bam, there it is, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm 9 for 9.
Okay, lastly, I'm not going to ask you to do this, but we're going to share this with the viewers at home.
Citizens should be aware, they should plan, and they should prepare. And that's what CERT is all about, right?
That is what CERT's all about.
Can you tell us a little bit more about CERT? I know it's a volunteer organization. How long have you been with CERT?
I've been in CERT 3 or 4 years now.
Okay.
I'm not the original class. It started back in 2020. Started during COVID.
Sure.
We felt the
we
need.
kind of needed it, huh? Yeah.
We felt the need, so it started. Our emergency then was let's get gloves and PPE out to people, and that was it.
Okay.
We're very fortunate here in Connecticut that we don't have a lot of natural disasters.
Right.
But we train, we're prepared, we train in sheltering. I think the first one you identified was like that radiation symbol.
Yeah.
If there's ever a disaster at Millstone Nuclear Plant, they're going to come to West Hartford. We are going to shelter them here. So we're prepared for that. And in fact, some of our members here just did some statewide emergency drills down at Southern Connecticut to prepare should there be that nuclear disaster.
Yeah.
And I know, like Bill, he played my father. I was a 3-year-old girl. And we went through the simulation of, we were contaminated, what do we do, and go through that whole drill. So the course is offered in the fall and in the spring. In the fall, it's offered on Saturdays, with the exception of the graduating classes on a Sunday. In the spring, it's on a weeknight, like from 6 to 9. They meet at Elmwood Senior Center. Your final exam is a written exam, but also a search and rescue. So now as a graduated member, I play victim.
Yeah.
You got to try and find me in the building, and you have to triage me, diagnose me, save me if you can.
Figure out the situation and respond appropriately based on your training from CERT. Yeah.
Yeah, and I often play a role they call PETA, pain in the, and I'm not going to say on the air. And there's usually somebody else in the room is critically wounded. I'm not, but I act like I am.
So.
And I draw that attention, so we have to prove to people, you have to look for everybody. You can't stop at one and just stop.
Right.
And that's usually what happens because they're new, we're learning, and they're all just trying to help me with this most superficial wound, but I'm acting like I'm dying if you don't treat me. And then there's that other person in the room might ultimately die because they didn't get the help that they need. So it's just training exercise.
Training to evaluate what an emergency is and which one is more emergent than the other. Yeah. Okay.
If I can walk, get me up and get me out of there.
Prioritization.
But nobody ever asked me. They don't know.
Sure.
But we learn, and that's how you learn.
And that's how you learn.
And
that's
the members, we work closely with the members of the fire department and the EMT, and they're there to help guide the people going through the scenarios. So
that's really cool. Is that what we were looking at here? The CERT class training, October 11th?
That is that scan that. Did it fall over in the wind? The other scan we had here, it moved there, is for residents here of West Hartford can scan so they can get alerts for any disasters that come up, and you'll get an automatic, text to let you know.
Okay, that's a good one.
Or go to a shelter. There's heat wave advisory. Yeah. Should there be that storm coming here this afternoon, you'd get that kind of alert.
Yeah, it's a little muggy right now. I was just saying, as we stepped out of the building, it feels like a storm might be a brewing. So maybe it's a good idea to scan that QR code and get those alerts on your phone from CERT. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate you.
And get all kinds
Come on down, Weha. We're out here. We want you to be prepared. We want you to be aware, and we want you to take action. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. West Hartford, we got a lot of guardian angels watching over us over here. Volunteers. We got police. We got fire. We got CERT. Looks like we got a ham radio operator over here. That's pretty cool. How's it going? How are you? Good to see you. I was here last year, so were you. I'm glad you're still at it. We're still at it. We're still doing our ham radio thing, huh?
We're closing in on 81,000 contacts. Not today,
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You've been doing it for a while. Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Are you a ham operator also?
Yes, I am.
All right. How long have you been doing it?
Oh, probably 15 years, I'd say.
Okay. very well versed, very well experienced here at this table. If you want to learn something about a ham radio, you come on down, you see these guys. They got you. They can teach you a thing or two. We really appreciate you guys.
50 years on the air.
50 years on the air. Hey, man, that's hats off. Fantastic job. Hey, Weeha.
Hey, thanks for doing your thing.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Weeha, like I said, we got a lot of people watching our backs in this town. This is pretty great. Alex's Army. I've never heard of this one. The AlexFisherFoundation.org. Drug awareness. Okay. Parental disapproval of underage substance use is the #1 proactive factor. Hello. Hi. My name is Chris Prentice. We're here with WHCI. It's the TV station right here located in the town hall, and we're streaming live on YouTube right now. We wanted people to know that they should come on down to town hall right now. We got some awesome stuff happening here. I had never seen Alex's Army before, so it just drew my eye, and I wanted to know what is Alex's Army?
So Alex's Army is it's a trailer a mock bedroom where we show parents where kids would hide drugs and alcohol, and we show parents what drugs look like, and then we have a walk the line where we put alcohol goggles on you and you have to walk the line.
Oh, okay. So I saw, like, when I looked over here, I saw a can of Four Loko, and I was like, huh.
College days are coming back too, right? Yeah.
I was like, what's happening on that table? So, but this is to provide knowledge to people so that they know
Correct.
That's not a soda. So
No.
that people understand.
Right. It's alcohol, and it has that one can has 4.5 servings in it, where kids think it's 1 serving.
Wow. Okay.
And you can overdose on that.
Easily so, yeah.
Right,
Okay. And I
right.
see there's all kinds of things that look deceptive. They look fun. It
Right.
looks inviting. It looks like something you would see just on a shelf at your Stop and Shop.
Right.
And maybe you do, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be aware of what's inside of that can.
Correct.
Yeah? And we're just educating the population on what could be in that can, where it could be in your kid's room. Let's take a peek inside this room real
Okay.
quick.
I can't show you anything though
Oh.
because I don't want to teach kids where to hide stuff.
Okay. Okay.
But I can take you in there and I'll show you who Alex was.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what's up in here. Whoa. All right.
All right. So you can take a general picture, but I'm not going to show you
Sure.
where anything is.
I gotcha.
Okay.
But this is a typical
Kid's bedroom.
kid's bedroom.
So this is Alex. Alex was my son. He was 22, and his friend gave him an ox. Like, fun kid, loving kid, just funny. Just everyone loved Alex.
Yeah.
And one day, it was over.
Yeah.
You know, it's just as easy as that. And we just don't want another family to ever lose a child.
Yeah, we can prevent it. We can
Yes.
stop it. We can stop it
Yes.
with knowledge and with education. Yeah, I love that. I love that. This is a beautiful thing that you're doing, and I really appreciate that you're doing this. This is very important for everyone.
They make so many kids things now that are geared towards kids. Like I can show you this because it's not nothing.
Sure.
But these are gushers, and they have THC in them. But if you had them in your house, a little kid could find them,
Right.
and think that it was just gushers.
Until you said that it had THC in it, I wouldn't have thought that.
Right.
I'm looking right at it. Now that you say that, I see
Right.
it says it on here. But a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old is just
They're
going to
not
go,
gonna see it, they're gonna
ooh,
see
candy.
gushers.
Yeah, I
Right.
love gushers. This is what they'll think. Yeah.
In I think 2019, there was less than 200 cases of kids under 6 overdosing.
Yeah.
Now there's like over 3,000 of kids under 6 overdosing because people leave this stuff around.
Yeah, okay. Okay, this is all very important to be in the know, to understand what you're looking at when you see things like this.
Right.
Wow, this is you know what? I love that we stopped here. This is very important, and I'm glad we're getting the word out about this, because this is easily mistakable for any other thing, right? Like
Correct.
I see on this table, some of this stuff looks like a makeup brush, like an eyeliner brush or something, but it's a vape pen.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
We just want parents to know what their kids are doing,
Yeah.
or not even their kids, but what their kids' friends are doing.
What their kids' friends are
When
doing,
they walk
or
into your house, we want you to be educated and know what's happening.
knowledge is power, especially in a
Knowledge is power.
situation like this. Hey, Weeha, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Weeha, come on out. Get educated. We got a lot going on here. We got Alex's Army. We got West Hartford Prevention Partnership. We got Weeha PD. Hello. How's it going? Some friends out here that I know. How you doing? Good. What is West Hartford Prevention Partnership?
So the West Hartford Prevention Partnership is part of Town Services, and basically their goal is prevention of a lot of various issues that are affecting Connecticut and West Hartford. We do like opioid Narcan training. We do a lot of like mental health services. and just spreading awareness and making sure the community is prepared and safe regarding a lot of these different issues like vaping, drug abuse, and like the opioid crisis, and just spreading information, making sure everyone has information, and making sure West Hartford is a safe and welcoming space.
I love that. I love that. And you're doing everything from social connection and mental health to digital stress, what is it, to drinking and driving. You're doing everything about, let's see what else we got here. Family support for mental health. Talking about your teen, talking about vaping with your teen. Where to find help, calling 211, what that number is and what it's for. I love this. This is, and this is very important right here. A big old list of all the resources WEHA has for you. Everything from an emergency crisis situation, 911, to addiction recovery situations. You flip this card over, bam, a whole other list, even more stuff. Like I'm telling you guys, WEHA, we're stacked. We're stacked with people who are looking out for us and watching our backs.
Would you like to hear about FACT and what students do as part of the Prevention Partnership?
Please, yeah.
So FACT stands for Peer Health Awareness and Concerns Teen Task Force, which basically means that teens in the local high schools are given resources and funding to create awareness campaigns on issues that they feel are affecting their peers and community. So right here we have Drive Safe, Arrive Safe, which is one of our campaigns, which was started because a group of teens realized that they felt their peers weren't equipped to drive and weren't driving safely, and they wanted to make sure there was information, both preventative and for teens themselves. So this is about how parents can talk with their teens to make sure that they are prepared, they know the expectations of driving, are mature enough to drive, and are safe drivers. And we also have a lot of other campaigns. I believe we currently have about 7 running. I actually have my own campaign, Recipe for Recovery, which is about eating disorder recovery and awareness. So, yeah.
I love that. You guys are all over the place with this. This is about driving, it's about addiction recovery, it's about mental health, it's about eating and different disorders regarding that. I love this. You guys, you got your hands in a lot of different things, and I love it. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. Really appreciate you guys. Hey guys, FACT, PHACTT. Check them out. I love this. Everybody's involved. Thanks guys. Ham radio operators, concerned parents, concerned teens.
Support unit.
CERT, the support unit.
Yeah.
What is this? The West Hartford Fire Department support unit. We can't walk 4 steps without finding somebody else super useful out here. What's going on over here? Oh man.
I'm going to introduce you to Bob Hilborn, who can give you the lowdown on this.
Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you?
Robert Hilborn.
Yeah.
What are we doing over here? What are we doing at the prevention
I know
day
this
here?
this looks like an ambulance from the outside.
It does.
That's how it started its life. But we, a couple of years ago, turned this into what we refer to as a support unit.
Okay.
So basically what I tell the kids here is that we take care of those who take care of us. So think about a firefighter working in a really hot condition, or a police officer doing an overnight reconstruction in the middle of February.
That's brilliant.
Really cold. So I make hot people cold. We make cold people hot.
Yeah.
I make hungry and thirsty people not be that anymore. So
Yeah.
whatever they need on scene is what we bring here in the support unit.
That's brilliant. I've never thought of that before, and it seems like low-hanging fruit. Now that you've said it out loud, this is obviously something that we need, right? Our firefighters run headlong into danger. Our police and our fire run headlong into danger, and it'd be nice for them to get a bottle of water after, right?
Exactly.
You know, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
The tent behind us there, we carry aboard this rig, and if I put walls up on that thing, I can raise the temperature in there by 30 degrees.
Okay.
So I've got both active and passive heating and cooling systems that we carry either on board or just off board, like around here, if you come around this way.
Sure, let's take a look.
The truck is obviously set up for summer configuration now, so I carry some passive cooling, like misting fans. It's like Margaritaville,
Sure.
right? It sucks ice water up from the cooler and sprays it out in the fan. These are flowing water cooling vests here. We're one of the first in the state to have these. We can put 6 firefighters in vests simultaneously, and it circulates 30 ice cold water around those 30 feet of tubing in the vest.
Okay.
So
Okay, just as a cooling mechanism, you come out of a burning building,
Yep.
you know, the fire's done, you did it, you finished it, you're a hero, but you're still hot as heck.
or maybe they need to get cooled off and get back in the fight.
And get back into it, yeah,
So-
that's also a thing, yeah.
Yeah, among the first to have those. So
That's awesome.
all through grants.
Yeah.
So this didn't cost West Hartford residents anything. and we're very proud of it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm proud of it. Now that I see it, this is fantastic. I'm glad to be a part of a town that's got so many support units right here in the town for us to take advantage of and to keep us safe and look after the people who are taking care of the people who take care of us, right?
We do, yeah.
That's a brilliant phrase. I love that. Thank you so much.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time. Hey, Weehaw. Every time I take 4 steps, I'm massively impressed with what I see in any direction. You guys got to get out here. We're at 50 South Main Street, right here in the parking lot of the town hall. We've learned so far about the police and what they're offering for the people of West Hartford. We've learned about CERT and what they're offering for the people of West Hartford. The fire department's out here. We got FACT. We've got Alex's Army. Looks like Change the Script, drugfreect.com. Change the Script. Opioid addiction, what everyone should know about treatment and recovery. Change the Script. Let's see. What you need to know about Naxalone. I think I need to know some more. Let's take a look. Around here at this side of the table, I see there's service dogs are out here and everything. Let's see. We're just gonna sidle up. You may continue speaking. I'm just gonna eavesdrop in on your conversation here.
And so then once there's enough of the naloxone in their system to counteract the opioids that they've taken, then they'll start to wake up pretty quickly. The only real side effect of naloxone, because it doesn't have side effects on someone, it only has effects on the body if there's opioids in their system. And so then when they wake up, if they're a consistent user of opioids, they may experience some withdrawal symptoms. They might be a little confused following the overdose. They might feel agitated, potentially violent, not necessarily. We'd recommend always doing what you need to do to keep yourself safe and comfortable in these situations. That said, if you're able to wait with them until help arrives, that's always ideal. You can kind of provide some additional information to the emergency services. We also definitely recommend that the person goes and seeks additional emergency services after the fact, because the naloxone only stays in the person's system for about 30 to 90 minutes. So even if they don't use substances again in that time period, once it wears off, there is a potential to overdose again. Just because the naloxone will wear off, the opioids will rebind to those receptors in the body, and they can actually overdose a second time. So just being mindful of that, that is why we encourage people to go to the hospital or seek additional medical care following an overdose, just so they can get proper monitoring and make sure that they're taken care of. And then in Connecticut, we also have what's called the Good Samaritan Law. It covers a bunch of different things, but related to overdoses, it protects the person who's provided the naloxone. If the person wakes up and for whatever reason they didn't want to receive the naloxone, you're protected as the person giving it to them, and they're protected from, if they have additional substances or paraphernalia on them, they'll be protected from that situation of the overdose. We're much more concerned with making sure that people are alive and getting the care that they need, as opposed to getting people in trouble for using substances. It doesn't protect against pre-existing warrants or charges that the person may have, but they are protected in that instance of the overdose.
Can I have a cue?
Yes, you may.
There's a lot of good knowledge. A lot of good knowledge popping off over here. This is fantastic. So they're teaching us how to deal. We saw Alex's Army before, but now we're getting a little more information about substance use and abuse and how to react when the worst happens. So they're supplying, it looks like they've got Narcan out here. And she was just explaining to us the effects of Narcan, the situations that you'd use it in, and how it works. And this is really great.
Thank you.
I love this. Hello. Sorry to just barge in on in the middle of your speech there, but this table caught my eye. I saw Change the Script, CT, and I wanted to know, I guess I know what it is now. We're talking about prevention of overdoses and how to react in that situation,
yes. Yeah? So Change the Script is all about medication safety and overdose prevention. It's a statewide campaign in Connecticut. We're based out of Wheeler Health, and we're funded by the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services in Connecticut.
Awesome. And if someone were to come out, we're streaming live right now on YouTube, trying to get folks to come on down and see what's going on down here. If someone came here today, right now, What can they learn? What can they expect to get from Change the Script today?
They can teach you and send you home with some materials about medication storage. So we have the lock boxes here, as well as a couple of different kinds of disposal kits for prescription medications. We have the naloxone trainings, name brand Narcan. And then just some other goodies. We're all talking about emergency preparedness today, so the medication safety is a big part of that. We also have some first aid kits, some dry bags, and then just some other fun goodies for the kids and things as well.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate this.
Thanks for being here, Phil.
Thank you so much. Hey, Weeha, come on down. Come on down. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to be gained. Thank you once more. There's a lot going on down here. In fact, as I spy off in the distance around the corner, looks like we got a double whammy happening this morning. We saw the emergency preparedness situation, and that's awesome. You can come on down for that. But just around the corner, give us a second. We're going to reset and head on over there and see what's going on. I think the farmers market's in town. We'll be right back. Give us a sec.